Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I do my nails at home. These are like hard acrylic nails. They stay on for like 2 weeks. This saves me a lot of time and money. I don't have to go to the nail salon and get them done. You just need to buy these 3 things, and these you can use over and over again to put your nails on. And then you can buy any kind of nails that you want on Amazon. Sometimes I buy them at TJ Maxx or Walmart. You need to file your nails, so I have this electric nail drill, and then you also need a brush to put the powder on. I use this little pick thing also, but I'm going to show you how I do them. Okay, so the first thing I do is I size my nails, and I push my cuticles back, and I make sure that each nail lines up. Like I just have a plan for my nails. Okay, so I have the layout of my nails. This is for this hand and this is for this hand. Usually they come with a little cuticle tool, so I push all my cuticles back. Then I get this nail drill and I file down all my nails and all of these plastic nails too. You just want to file like the top of them to create a rough surface, and you want to use it to clean up that cuticle line too. Same with the nails, you want to go in with the file and file them down also, just to create a rough surface on the back. Here's what my nails look like all filed. They're pretty gritty. So now you want to go and wash your hands. Just like at the salon, get them wet, don't use soap. If you have a scrubber, you can use a scrubber so they're nice and clean. Then you're going to take a primer and you're going to prime your nails. This is the one I use. You're just going to go over them like nail polish over each one. And you can do one hand at a time. And then you're going to take your liquid monomer. And this is the one I use. And I just pour it in a shot glass. This smells like nail salon. Like your house will smell like a nail salon. You get your brush that you want to use. And you get it wet. Okay, and then you get this powder. This is clear acrylic powder. And you get this wet, your brush wet, and then you just dip it like 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And it takes a little bit of practice. And then you put it on your nail. You spread it all over your nail, clear the brush off, and then you take your acrylic nail and you place it on there. And you want to make sure you get a good seal. And you hold it on there for about 30 seconds. But I got so much stuff on there, I'm going to wipe it. You'll feel it like firm up. And then I like to take this tool and scrape away the excess. There's usually always glue under here. So just clean it up a little bit. And then repeat that 10 more times. So dip your brush, get it wet. 1, 2, 3. And then put it on your nail. Shape it to your nail. Place the nail over it and hold for 30 seconds. You have about a minute to like clean it up before it dries all the way. If you want to start over again, like it's fine. Just wipe it. Since I just messed up a little bit, I'm gonna file the nail down a little bit more. And then just wipe it off. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, you don't want too much liquid on your brush. You still want like a pretty thick layer under the nail. So wipe your brush. Maybe you only need to go in there 2 if you're getting too much on there like I was. You just want to put like a thick layer over the nail. And then place it. Okay, next one. Got my layer on. And placing the nail. And hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, next finger. And you just want to put a light pressure, like you don't want to squeeze it like crazy, but just squeeze it so it connects. And there's no like air bubbles under the nail. Be pretty gentle with them for the next 5 minutes. Let them dry all the way before you like start knocking them against stuff. And last pinky nail. And you can see I get like lots of extra on the side. I just don't worry about it. You can wipe it up later. You have like 2 minutes until this stuff like completely dries, like, and then It'll dry really hard, but you have plenty of time to clean it up. Okay, and there's one hand done. And we will go and do the other hand now. You can let this hand dry for like 5 minutes if you really want to wait. If you're scared of like knocking nails, it's fine to wait a little bit longer. I'm very impatient, so I'm not going to wait. But put your primer on each nail, and you just need a light coat. The first time I got this done, my friend, she showed me how to do this, and she told me what I needed to buy and all the tools I needed to get. She did my first set of nails and then showed me how to do it. And then since I learned from her, I just did it on my own. It's nice because I can buy whatever nail design I want. I don't have to like go get an appointment or spend a bunch of money. Like these nails cost maybe like $10, if that. And then all this stuff is maybe like $30. It really saves you a ton of money on your nails. And these last for like 2 weeks, not even kidding. Sometimes you just have to cut the long parts off. Yeah, and then to get them off, like I'm crazy and I peel them off myself. You can do like a soak or something to get them off. These aren't sticking, like if they keep falling off, just hold them on longer. Like I said, I'm very impatient, but if you just hold them on for like a minute, they'll be strong and they'll stay on. But you literally just have to sit in silence for a minute and do it. You can watch a movie and do your nails too. Like, I mean, the more time you take on them and the more detail oriented you are, the better they'll turn out. So I do like to put like some TV on in the background and do them. But since I'm filming today, I'm just sitting here in silence. And this brush, it will start to get clumpy. That's why I like to get one of these tools. It does have this little brush pick on it. And you can like put the brush through it and brush out the clumps. So it saves your brushes. And another tip, like I just like to look at the bottom of the nail and you can see the seal kind of coming out from like the pressure of it. So you just hold it at like where it's coming out. When it starts to come out, you just hold it in place right there and let it dry. Give it 30 seconds to a minute. Stuff is more watery, like mine is kind of being, just hold it longer and then it'll start to stay in place. Here are my nails completely done. They're really pretty. So they do have like a little bit of excess on some of them, like right here, there's some excess. So I'm gonna go in with the pick or with nail clippers or something and just clip off anything that I don't want. They are on. I can like grab stuff with them. This side is still drying a little bit, so I'm trying to be careful with this side, but this was the first hand I did and it works great. So when I'm done, I just clean my brush really good. Make sure that there's no gunk on it. So I brush it out with this thing because you want to save your brushes and make sure it's all nice and pretty before I put the lid back on. The liquid monomer I just pour back into the bottle and you can reuse it as much as you like. And clean your tools and you're done. Your nails are done. And that was so fast, and now I have nails and I didn't spend any money because I already had everything here. I hope this video helped you out. I'll link all the stuff I used down below. Feel free to comment with any questions you have. One more thing, if you do have flimsy nails and they do break, like if you really like the design but they were just flimsy, I like to do a layer of the acrylic on the underside of the nail. I just put a thin layer on each one and you kind of just scrape it in there and it will kind of fill out on its own. Yeah, and you can't really tell, but if you kind of look at like the inside, it's like there's gunk in there or there's goop in there, whatever you want to call this. But that will just help it just a little bit to be a little bit more stronger. Guys, I'm not even kidding, 5 minutes. I went to go grab my shoes and I was like unzipping this thing and the nail broke. But it stayed glued onto my hand. Like, this is a strong connection. I'm gonna put a new nail on it, but just wanted to show you how strong they are. You do wanna, like when you're picking out nails, you want to buy like a thicker nail because the flimsy nails will break. But I just peeled it off. That's another thing for that poker. If you want to peel your nails off, like that helps get down in there and get them off. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna wipe it. I'm just gonna dip it in the bottle because we're just doing a quick patch up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it on. And then put your nail on. And hold. Also, when you're like just learning how to do this, some of them may pop off, but it's just kind of a learning curve. You just have to do it a few times to get the hang of it. I did do it without this primer. They fell off more often, so the primer definitely helped. Anyway, I hope this video helped you out, and thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like or subscribe button so that I can get monetized on YouTube.